Help, what should I do? Should I buy? Should I rent? Should I stay in my grandmother's basement? You know, what do I want to do? Well, look, the number one thing, and I know we talked about it before, but I really got to just remind you, it's January. Perfect time, sit down, create a budget, okay? And from that budget, you're going to start to set your goals. All right, you got to remember, real estate is an illiquid asset, meaning once you make the decision to get in, you don't want to suddenly make the decision to get out. It's the real estate investment model, the real estate, market is not geared for that. Earlier in the century, there were some folks that were doing that and doing that very successfully, and that's great. That's a separate model in and of itself. I'm talking about you who want to buy a home and live in it for a little while. Have some Thanksgiving dinners there, some Christmas dinners, things like that. So the most important thing to do is know your budget and know what your goals are. Where are you with your job and things like that. All right, because that really is what drives the decision on whether buy or sell. Now, as far as let's get down to the numbers, it's 2013, and let's say all signs point to you wanting to get into the market. Well, here's the good news as a buyer. Number one, the mortgage world. Definitely we've seen major advances in 2012. They're starting to get back to a reasonable staff level. In other words, they're able to handle the increased business that's now going on. All right, that's the good news. So I think you'll find getting a mortgage a little bit easier. A couple of years ago, these prices and these rates were low, but it was very difficult to take advantage of that because the mortgages were so hard. So that's number one. Number two, we obviously got excellent rates. We've been talking about that for 2 years, so I won't bore you with that. We see no reason why rates are going to climb really in 2013. So that's the good news. A little bit on the bad news, and it's not enough to shut down the model, but just understand that inventory levels are at very low relative to the past couple of years. In some places in the greater Philadelphia area, we're talking about 5 months of inventory. That's low. When you have low inventory, that means prices are primed to rise. They're not going to jump $100,000 tomorrow. Don't rush out there, but just things to be aware of as you plot your next steps. I'm Eric Railing with RE/MAX Ready. Thanks a lot.